Friends, I'm Anisur Rahman. I'm a HarperCollins author, proud to be there. And I have three books with them. The first one was Hazaron Khwahishein Aisi, The Wonderful World of Urdu Ghazals. And then came Hazar Rang Shairi, The Wonderful World of Urdu Nazm. Now I am with you with the latest book, which appeared a couple of months ago, called The Essential Ghalib. It's great to be meeting audiences and joining HarperCollins group on this particular day, which is the World Book Day, which is being celebrated on the 23rd of April. And this is the right time for us to get together and to read out from our books. I'm happy doing that. Friends, this is Essential Ghalib, and I'm going to read, this is the latest book that I have just told you. I'm going to read a few verses from this book so that you can appreciate what Ghalib was all about and what he was writing during the times he lived during the 19th century. He died in 1869, so you can imagine the socio-political vision that he had and also the spiritual and the romantic vision that he had. So this book is a collection of 200 verses, and they are in Roman as well as in Urdu, that is Persian script, and then in Hindi, Devanagari script, and then there is translation in English language, followed by commentaries on each of these 200 verses. So all these verses have been selected from Diwan-e-Ghalib, Urdu Diwan-e-Ghalib, and that is how I've been working on this for a long time, and then it is finally seen the day of the day and see it. So let me read some of the verses so that you can understand what Ghalib wrote all about and what he was like, what was his style, and how he became such a popular poet during the 19th century and ever since after that, more than 100 years that have passed away. This is the fifth in the book, with fifth verse in the book. इश्क से तबीयत ने जीस्त का मजा पाया, दर्द की दवा पाई, दर्द बेदवा पाया. Now the English version is, love brought me to the joys of life for sure. A cure for pain, a pain no cure. This is one verse from Ghalib, one shade from Ghalib. Let me read another verse from him. गुंजा फिर लगा खिलने, आज हमने अपना दिल खो किया हुआ देखा, गुम खो किया हुआ देखा, गुम किया हुआ पाया. Now the English version is, buds bloom yet again they're around. I saw my heart in blood, lost for good, I found. I'm reading the third verse from here. था जिंदगी में मर्ग का खटका लगा हुआ, था जिंदगी में मर्ग का खटका लगा हुआ, उड़ने से पेशतर ही मेरा रख्त था. And the English version is, in life I feared impending death that jaded. I had turned pale living before my color faded. This is talking of life and death. That is how we use in life and how we like in death. Another verse is, बस के दुश्वार है हर काम का आसान होना, आदमी को भी मयस्सर नहीं इंसान. There's such a relevant verse. You can see how much he's trying to look at the human world and how they do what they do really make a difference. बस के दुश्वार है हर काम का आसान होना, आदमी को भी मयस्सर नहीं इंसान. It's hard to make easy. It's hard to make it easy past man's acumen, just as it is for a man to be. I'll read another verse which is here. दोस्त गमखारी में मेरी सही फरमाई क्या, जख्म के भरने तलक नाखून न बढ़ जाएंगे क्या. Says in English, what can my friends do to soothe me in pain? Till my wounds heal, won't the nails screw again? And let me read the last verse from here, because the time is there that one has to keep in mind. You must have come across this verse many times. ये थी हमारी किस्मत के विसाले यार होता, अगर और जीते रहते यही इंतजार होता. To be united with my love, that wasn't my destiny ever. To be united with my love, that wasn't my destiny ever. Had I lived any longer, I would have kept pining forever. So that is how, friends, I have brought to you some of the select verses of Ghalib. And I understand that gives you an idea of what this poet was writing during the time he lived in. And I hope you enjoyed listening to these verses. And I'm sure that you are going to lay your hands upon this book, which will bring you greater pleasure than listening to me. Thank you very much, friends.